What's happening, everybody? Hello to my fellow Pooksters. Today I am having a meal and I'm going to tell you what I'm eating. I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat, and I'm also going to tell you about my weight loss results for last week on this carb solution plan. So I'm trying to be creative. Let me just get out there. First, I have my Funshine Bear vintage water, and I know this doesn't look that appealing, but it's a baked potato with some sugar-free sauce. And then this is gonna be a quesadilla. So I've got black beans, corn, some pico that I made, and then I just threw the stuff that I made the pico with on top, which is tomatoes, onions, and cilantro with some lemon juice. Okay. And then I toasted this. It doesn't look that toasted. These are corn tortillas. All of this is oil free. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm probably gonna have to use a fork anyhow to eat it, because this is just gonna fall apart. I was gonna do like a pizza cutter, but I didn't want to cut it before I showed y'all the beautifulness of it, because it was pretty inside, I ain't gonna lie. Even if I do say so myself. So yeah, I'm not putting cheese on it to melt it all together, but there it is, kind of how I'm doing it. Not bad. So, anywho, this is it. Cheers to another great week. Okay, it's the first glass I've had all day of water. Or sip anyway. So yeah, it's definitely kind of coming apart. What I did is I took the black beans and I mashed them and put that as the base. So really good. Cilantro changes it all for sure. The baked potato and barbecue really isn't kind of go with this Mexican dish, but I wanted a decent starch meal, or decent starch in my meal. So there you have it. Okay, so I'm in my third week of this program. And my first week, I had already told you I lost 5 pounds. In my second week, I lost 3 pounds, which is great. And I'm eating food that I like. It tastes good. I don't feel like I'm getting cheated at all. So, in 2 weeks, down 8 pounds, which is great. I can say though that I don't feel different. I'm not experiencing any like clarity, better sleep, better skin, better hair. I would think being in my third week that I would have felt something like that. I don't know, really. I wasn't really expecting anything, but I kind of thought I might, going from just junk food or meat and oils to healthy, 100% no oils and that sort of thing. But I do feel like I don't think anyone can see it yet, but I do feel that I have lost 8 pounds. Like I can tell a difference there. And I've explained in my first video, my first mukbang about this plan. You can see it here if you haven't seen it yet. But The way I'm eating is vegan, so it's like no dairy oils or no dairy cheese, which is dairy eggs, no animal products. So, but I'm not vegan. So, put a ribeye in front of me, I might eat it. I don't know if that makes any sense. So, I'm eating the vegan way, but I'm not vegan, like for moral purposes and that sort of thing. Yeah, I made fries the other day with potatoes. They were pretty dang good. Might have ate too many of them, but you don't count calories on this thing, so I'm not mad about it. But anyway, what I was getting at is, I'm going to be honest, that I did this week, in my third week, eat off plan one night. So here's how that went down. My boyfriend's sister and her boyfriend went to go eat sushi one night. And sushi, it's pretty well on the plan. Except I got the sushi roll that has the drizzled sauces on it. And it probably had something like a kind of a meat, like a salmon or something in it. I don't know. It was just called the Godzilla roll. And then afterwards, we went to Kroger's and we got some carrot cake cupcakes. So I have one of those. And the next day, back on plan. So I knew I was going to go out to eat. And I just kind of went into it with like, it's okay. That's not going to be my norm at all. So I'm just going to do it and enjoy the company, enjoy the camaraderie, and then just be back on the plan. So I don't want to like be super strict, like that all in or all out. I want to be mostly in most of the time. So we'll see next week if I lose any weight. If I don't, then I don't. But if I do, if I don't lose weight or I gain weight, then it's kind of be disappointing that just like a sushi roll and a cupcake would do that. But I mean, you had to create a calorie deficit, so those are more dense in calories. So increase my calorie intake, reducing the gap of calories. So it's possible I will gain or maintain. Like I said, it's not the norm, so it's okay. I put my microphone further down. That way it's not real chewy in the deal. But this has turned into a hot mess, hasn't it? Either way, I'm trying to make this an experience. I'm trying different meals, but I'm learning that simplicity, like if it's a baked potato and broccoli, that's okay. Every meal doesn't have to be a production. So that's what I'm thinking there. So there you have that. But I won't have potato and broccoli every day either. Like, so even if I'm going to keep it simple on most meals, it's not going to be boring or redundant. Okay, so off the diet topic, because that's probably enough of that. If you have any questions on it, you can let me know. What's going on with you guys in your life? Anything new and exciting? My boss called me and she wanted to confirm that I was willing to work a little longer if they needed me to. I think you guys know, or if you're new to this channel, I was given the notice almost a year ago that I was getting laid off, and they've just been dragging it out. This is so good. So they're hesitant to hire someone, or just haven't had time to get a description put together for my job and an interview. So that's going to be coming up. And they just asked if I'd be willing to stay longer. And I'm like, yeah, just tell me when my last day is going to be, when you know. So I'm working every day. Just like nothing's different, although that dark cloud is still over my head, waiting for the rain to fall. But I can't quit. I mean, I can quit, but I have a severance package coming to me. Obviously, if I find another job before my last day, I forfeit the severance. I'm not about to do that. So I'm pretty much just going to work every day until my last day. And then I'll get unemployment checks, and then I'll start looking for a job. So I have already paid off my house. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I had no debt prior to that. Cars paid, everything. So I'm 100% debt free. So there you have it. So I'm not like stressed about like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? How am I going to get a job? I'll deal with that once I'm severed. That sounds terrible, once I'm severed. So anyway, that was a little bit of news as well. Because she told me like a month or so ago that she didn't think my last day would be any sooner than June 30th. I was like, cool. I think she told me that maybe a month ago. So I was glad, because that's a couple more months pay. And then it'll be a whole year since they told me. Isn't it crazy to know that you're going to get laid off, but you don't know when, and for a whole year you're waiting for that call? In order for them to do the severance, they have to notify us 60 days before the final date. So I know that once they call me and say, okay, we're ready for you to go, then I continue to work for 60 days before my last day. So every day I wake up, I know I have at least another 60 days, if that makes sense. So that was good news, I guess. So far, I'm doing a video Mondays and Fridays. I don't know yet about that schedule, but I'm doing Friday mukbangs because it's after I've weighed for the prior week results. And then on Mondays is the, I don't know, what I'm eating or making a meal or something. Not that anyone cares at all, but I was consistent with that last week. I'll be doing that this week, so it seems like it's okay, but we will see. Almost done. This was good and very filling. Y'all, I'm watching Netflix using my boyfriend's account. I'm a reality TV junkie. Well, I was. I watch The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, whatever I can like that. But Bravo TV, I don't have anymore because I don't have cable. So Netflix has this show called The Circle, and I've been watching that. I'm like totally just like, at first I'm like, this is stupid, but I'm like wrapped in, and I find myself laughing out loud in some spots. So it's basically a social experiment where they have like an apartment complex, and there's like, I don't know, 6 or 8 people that live in their own space. Kind of like a Big Brother thing, but you don't ever meet people. And so when you come in, you can come in as yourself, or you can come in as a catfish. And then you do a bunch of messaging back and forth and individual conversations or group conversations. And then each week they pick 2, like they rank the people, and then the top 2 people become influencers. And those top 2 people can block one of the members. So each episode they're blocking somebody. But they never actually meet. Anyway, if you like reality TV, it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. It's entertaining for me anyway. Okay, guys, that's it. I am done with this meal. Please let me know how your week went. I'd love to hear about it, especially if something interesting happened. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. If you're still here, thank you. And put in there hashtag get it Pookie. So I'll know you made it this far. But thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and put a link here to subscribe if you haven't already. You can also do that below. But I'm going to put a playlist right here of my mukbangs. And then maybe down here, I'll put a playlist that I've created of the new videos that I'm making, where I'm making things that are oil-free and Starch Solution friendly, if you care. All right, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you later. Bye, guys.